Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabine, and on my channel we talk about faith, fashion, and wellness. And today I wanted to put a spotlight on wellness, but specifically on natural hair care for type 4 hair. So as you can see, my hair is type 4. I have a mixture of type 4A, 4B, and 4C all throughout my hair. And our hair type is very, it's kinky, coily, curly, zigzaggy. There's a lot going on. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And it can feel like very difficult to manage. I have thicker hair. It has been thicker in the past and has been longer in the past, but it's still thick nonetheless, even though it's a bit shorter than it used to be. And so, yeah, I've had to pretty much come up with like a good routine for my natural hair. And I don't even feel like I'm doing it perfectly right now. I definitely, in the past, had a better routine going. Like, you know, I would like, I mean, let's get into it and let's talk about it. So first off, before I wash my hair, I want to talk about what products I use in my hair for as like a pre-poo. So before we wash our hair, it's a good idea to kind of loosen the hair up a little bit, you know, and not just kind of go in with the shampoo right away, at least for my hair. So what I typically do at first is I put together a concoction of different oils some of which I have in my kitchen. I put together olive oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba, castor oil, and rosemary oil. And I may be missing something, but essentially, like, I put together a concoction of these oils, mostly those oils, and then I drench my hair in this oil and my scalp. And then I start running my fingers through my hair strands with some water and just start finger detangling my hair. And then I go in with conditioner. And I normally use either Aussie Moist or Carol's Daughter cocoa cream. And I'm looking down because I have my iPad here just to remind me of the names of the different products. So basically, I'll go in with the conditioner after the oil treatment, and then I will detangle my hair from the ends to the root, which is something I didn't know until I went natural a little over 10 years ago. I had been relaxing my hair for about 20 years. From the age of 10 to 30, I was relaxing my hair. And then a little over 10 years ago, I went natural. And if you're wondering how old I am in my 40s. I'm in my early 40s. So, you know, you just gotta drink lots of water, eat lots of kale. We'll talk about that at some point too. Like how do you stay young or stay looking nice, and how do you maintain your skin looking nice and young as you get older? But that's for another video. So back to the conditioner. I normally use a wide tooth comb to like comb through my strands from the ends to the roots, and then I section up my hair and braid it up. After that, I put a plastic cap on my head or a plastic bag and let it sit and like really deep condition and get really nice and warm for about 30 minutes or longer. I'll like get busy doing something else. After that, that's when I get into the shower and I put the shampoo in my scalp and I start washing my hair. And then I normally let the shampoo, I wash my whole head, but I like to focus on my scalp and then let the shampoo run through the rest of my strands as well. Once I'm done shampooing, and I shampoo a couple times just to get all the product out of my hair. Once I'm done shampooing, then I will go in with a leave-in conditioner. And I normally use Kinky Curly Not Today as a leave-in conditioner. I, comb through my hair again with the leave-in conditioner in it. And then I normally braid my hair up. Mostly I braid it up in little cornrows, or I will do twists. But my preferred style is little cornrows, and then I normally let my hair air dry. It's a long process. Once my hair has air dried, I like to go in with a little bit of oil, some of the concoction. I don't like putting castor oil on my hair just to leave in because it's a bit heavy, but I like to use some of the lighter oils like olive oil in my hair just throughout the week to maintain it. And then I have like two like pomades that I like to use in my hair throughout the week as my hair is just, it's getting stretched out and it's dry. I like to use Chemet Biologics Amla and Olive Heavy Cream, or Nature's Blessings Hair Pomade. I have also used Grail Essence. Grail Essence. They have a pomade as well that I've used in the past. And also Grail Essence has like a nice deep conditioning treatment that I've also used in my hair prior to the shampoo part. Okay, so let me see if there are any other products that I want to recommend. 1 second. Sorry guys, that was my mom calling. So let's continue. I think I talked about the deep conditioning treatments, shampoo and conditioner. Oh, actually, I didn't actually get into what shampoo I use. Okay, typically the shampoo that I use is either Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream Curl Quenching Shampoo, or the Shea Moisture Intense Hydration Shampoo. And I wanted to add in that there's a conditioner that I really love from Carol's Daughter, and it's called Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight Detangling Jelly to Cream. I absolutely love it. But right now the scent that I prefer, I think it's discontinued on Amazon, but they have like a rose scent that I'll link the one that I prefer, which is like a lighter scent, in case it comes back. But I will also link the rose one as well down here. But I just love the consistency, and it really makes my curls pop after. So I highly recommend it. So I just want to make sure that I'm giving you all the products. I want to go down the list. So we talked about the different hair oils. We talked about Kinky Curly Not Today, Chemet Biologics Amla and Olive Heavy Cream, Nature's Blessings Hair Pomade, Carol's Daughter Cocoa Cream Curl Quenching Shampoo. I mentioned Pure Zero. They have a shampoo and conditioner that I like to use those too from time to time. I mentioned the Carol's Daughter conditioner, the Shea Moisture Intensive Hydration Shampoo, the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight, and I also mentioned the Grail Essence, the pomade, as well as the deep conditioning treatment, Aussie Moist. And now the last things that I want to mention are, what do I want to mention last? Oh dear. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to forget. Okay. The gel. I like to use a gel when I do like my slick back looks, and I'll talk about some of the hairstyles that I do as well. But the gel that I like to use is Genuine African Formula Super Grow Hair Gel. Okay? And also, sorry, I wanted to mention for conditioner, I also like to use Tresemme. So that is something else that I use as well. I find all of these products to be super moisturizing, and I feel like that's what our hair needs. I wash my hair about every 2 weeks. I love washing my hair. So I would say from anywhere from every week and a half to every 2 weeks. The different types of hairstyles that I do. This is one of them, but I certainly don't walk around with an afro all the time. I don't think it's the best thing for our hair. For the ends tend to get really dried out, and there can be a lot of breakage. So some of the hairstyles that I prefer include braids. So sometimes I'll part my hair down the middle, and then I will use the gel on the edges and in the back, and I will use my natural bristle brush, and I will brush my hair back with some water and gel, and I will braid my hair back in two. So either I will do a basically like two French braids, one down here, but I part them in half because my hair is thick. And so I can't really do one. Yeah, it's just, I can't do it. So I part it down the middle, and I'll braid it either two French braids, one on either side, or I will do two cornrows on either side. And then I pin the hair in the back, and that's like my go-to for work, for church, just for like, it's a go-to everyday protective style. But if I wanted to do like a longer protective style that would last maybe a good 2 weeks or so, and you could potentially stretch it out longer than that, but I like to wash my hair about every 2 weeks, so I would probably take the protective style out after about 2 weeks. So I would do either mini twists in my hair or mini braids. And then in addition to that, other than the afro, sometimes I just like to throw my hair up with like one of these, and I like to do a high puff. So I'm thinking, yeah, I feel like those are like the main go-to hairstyles that I use right now. In the beginning, like when I first went natural, I would do like mohawks and different things like that. I think I was more like, I experimented more with my natural hair. But yeah, so now those are the main like go-to hairstyles. What else? What else do I want to talk about? So my go-to hairstyles, the products that I use. You know what? I have questions for you guys. Like, what do you use? Because like right now I'm in a place where I really want to grow my hair out, and my hair is getting thicker. You know what I also want to recommend? Something that I tried that I want to try to remember the name of it though. Oh shoot. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's a multivitamin. Mary Ruth's. There we go. Okay. So I tried Mary Ruth's. It's a multivitamin specifically made to aid in hair growth, and I'll link it below as well. And honestly, you know what I did notice? I noticed that I had less hair fall and less hair breakage when I washed my hair. And I only used it for 30 days. So what I am going to do is get another bottle as soon as I can afford to. It's $70. I think it's around 70 bucks. I'm gonna get another bottle. They're not sponsoring none of these products are being none of these brands are sponsoring this video. This is like really what I use on a regular basis. So I do recommend Mary Roots. In the past, I've also used Viviscal, and I recommend that as well. I just can't use Viviscal right now because I learned of some food allergies, and whatever. I can't use that vitamin anymore, but when I did, it really, really worked to help thicken my hair, and my hair was so long and so thick at the time. But Mary Roots is something that I used recently for about 30 days, and I definitely noticed less hair fall and less breakage, and that is what will help our hair to grow. Because a lot of what ends up happening with our hair is that it will break off, it'll break, or from manipulation or too much manipulation, our hair will break, or it will or too much hair will come out. So if you are able to find a multivitamin that decreases the shedding, that decreases the breakage, then you will retain a lot more of your hair. So what do you guys use? Because I'm definitely open to hearing about, any products that you would recommend to the community. What do you recommend for type 4 hair? I used to do so much. Like, I just tried so many different things. I would do protein treatments. I would do deep conditioning treatments. I put honey in there, eggs, mayonnaise. Like, I put a lot of things in my hair in the past, and now coconut oil I used to use. But now this is what I've settled on. But maybe I do need to do a protein treatment here and there, but just not like often, because apparently that's bad for our hair to use like all the time. Anywho, tell me, what do you guys use to maintain your type 4 hair? Definitely add some suggestions in the comments for the community. And yeah, I guess let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to discuss when it comes to natural hair. And yeah. Oh, you know what I would also say is, like, I have also done box braids. I've done box braids, but I've never had a weave or anything like that. And I think it's because I like to touch my scalp. I really like washing my hair. I love when the water runs through my scalp. And I know when you do the weaves, like, I think you can wash your hair, but your hair is braided under the weave, or it's just trapped, and I like my hair to be released, and I like it to be free. So I've never tried like an actual like I don't even know what what folks are doing now, but last time I checked, they would like do cornrows and then like sew the weave in like a sew-in, and that was just too much for me. I can't handle that. But I know that there are quick weaves now where you can just do the cornrows, and then like they put like a cap on it and then like glue the hair on. Also, I am not really into that because I like to reach my scalp. But what I would say is that I've also used clip-in, or I want to use clip-ins. I have clip-ins here, and I haven't actually used them yet, but I feel like that's better for me, because then I would like natural looking clip-ins, because then I could just take them out and reach my scalp and be able to wash my hair and do whatever I want. So anyways, my allergies are acting up, but it was really great talking to you guys today. So definitely feel free to leave any comments down below. Please let me know what other kinds of videos you would like to see from me, and what do you use in your hair to care for your hair. All right, I will see you later. Bye.